Welcome back, everyone. So, we will continue with doing interviews remotely. Conducting interviews has become common in recent years, and high quality video conferencing systems make remote interviewing a good alternative to face to face interactions. Advantage of remote focus groups and interviews include the following: the participants in their own environment and are more relaxed. Participants don't have to travel or be concerned about any health or safety issues. Participants don't need to worry about what they wear. For interviews involving sensitive issues, interviews can remain anonymous, especially if audio only channels are utilized. So there's a lot of benefits for this, and there's also a disadvantage. For interviews involving sensitive issues, interviews can remain anonymous, especially if audio only channels are utilized. The technology to be used: will participants have suitable equipment and know how to use it? Does it support the interaction needed, like playing video or sharing screen? Does it support data recording? Building rapport, making a connection with the interviewee is much harder through an online medium unless people already know each other. Context: if the interviewee is an environment with other people, a video recording of the interview may pick up others walking around in the background. This would be a potential breach of data protection rules. The interviewees may also be interrupted by others, such as delivery person ringing the doorbell during the interview. So there's also a distraction that could happen in the background, and it's hard to make connection unless you already know each other. Because of that, like your senses. So not many people like read like fiction. So not many people understand how others are thinking. So it puts a lot of cognitive load. Because of that, conducting focus groups remotely presents further challenge because of the need to manage participations with several people. Here, a combination of digital technologies may be deployed to engage participants in different ways. For example, use a video conferencing system combined with support for collaborative activities such as brainstorming, mind mapping, and diagramming. Tools commonly used in combination with Zoom or Teams include Miro, Moral, and Jamboard. Structuring the focus group around collaborative activities using these tools helps to create a dynamic environment. Facilitating this kind of online experience is tiring, however, so shorter sessions may be easier to handle. Enriching the interview experience, whether conducted in a face-to-face or remote setting, interview can benefit from using artifacts relevant to the goal of the study as focus for discussion. These props can provide context for the interviewer and interviewees and help to ground the data in concrete examples. Example props are personas, prototypes, or scenarios. Examples of this are covered in the next video. So these are examples. So enriching the interview experience, basically it helps to provide this like a persona or of like the interviewee or the main topic. So you're creating the subject on that, and then you talk about that with the participants because it helps build the connection to the participant. So enriching a focus group with personas displayed on the wall for all participants to see. The robot had 64 individual lighting components to present the expressions. Immediately afterward, the participants were interviewed briefly, 7 to 10 minutes, about their experience. The researchers identified several lessons about using virtual prototypes for remote evaluations. For example, they found that evaluations with such prototypes can have ecological validity. Like it can produce results that are similar to those conducted with real robots. For some research question, and that using a video conferencing environment to record the participants' activity reduce the amount of equipment required to capture the data. So here, basically there was a robot that provide like 64 lightning components to present different expressions. So after the interview, there were several lessons about using virtual prototypes for remote evaluation. So there could be an ecological validity if conducted with real robots, and that using the video conferencing tool is still useful.